We are live at Surf Park Summit 2023 with Nick Neuman. How are you doing, Nick?
Fantastic, fantastic. Beautiful venue, great first day, lots of excitement in the air. So yeah, feeling good about the overall summit.
Excellent. Nick, I wanted to ask, WTI has been really supportive this year. What do you guys see as a pretty large player kind of in the water park industry? Why surf?
First off, is a natural inclusion of doing a water active sport. I mean, with the surf has the sporting component, the entertainment component, and frankly, the water park industry that we're constantly evolving has needed them and looking for what's the next thing, what's the next development. The way the surf industry and Surf Summit, especially as being a centerpiece of the idea and the thought leader, it's really been a very natural, organic inclusion. So I don't think it'll be for every park, but there's definitely some major parks throughout the world we see that will benefit from the surf inclusion.
Excellent. Now, have you guys been finding it helpful to be at Surf Park Summit? Have you guys made useful relationships in your time at Summit?
My goodness, 100%, 110% actually, I'd say. I think someone said it's a new frontier, right? We're pioneers, we're visionaries, and it's very true. And so when you're trying to be a thought leader or project that out to an industry and share that with your clients, there's moments where it's like, well, who do you check with? How do you check in? How do you know what you're thinking is the right track? Having moments like this, having your peers around, having conversations with yourself and others, I think it helps build a strong foundation for how we guide the industry, how we guide clients, how we guide the end user forward. So this is immensely helpful.
Now, you moderated a session on navigating through the construction process essentially today, which was a new topic for us at Surf Park Summit. What did you take out of that panel today?
It's interesting, actually. We met with the group and they all had really important topics they wanted to share. I mean, they were hungry for things that they wanted to talk about, which I picked up on not only the topics they were talking about, but just the absolute zeal for which they want to present. And these are topics that were so important to them to be successful, to make sure projects are delivered on time, quality, hitting the vision. So today, I think the big takeaway was like there is some challenges in any development process. In something so new, there's apparent challenges that I don't think we've all seen out in front of us. So today, that group, I know they want to be very honest, very truthful, very altruistic, and I think it went fairly successful.
I certainly learned some stuff that I didn't know from that panel, which was great. What's been your favorite or the most interesting thing that you've learned from Summit this year so far?
I don't know if it's learning so much as maybe a confirmation. And I think the confirmation that I've taken away from this first day, at least, is that some of the challenges that we're facing with large surf venues and products we have, and how do we deliver technology? Something I learned is just a bit of vindication, I guess maybe the right word, of that, hey, we're all kind of in a similar place, so it's okay. So that emboldens me, that inspires me, that makes me want to keep moving forward with a great motivation and pace.
Where do you think the industry is going to be in 5 years?
I think it's really hard to say with the industry in 5 years. I think that in a short term, I would say I probably don't have a good answer for that. But if I have to look out longer, 10 years, 20 years, I've grown up in aquatics. So from competitive swimming to water parks to just love being in the pool, and being in water and having a water sport is one of those things that typically you can do from a young age all the way to a very late age, right? Multi-generational appeal. And to me, there's a huge excitement that you see the inland-based surfing allow training for a younger generation who wouldn't have been exposed to surfing. Well, it's not just like they're going to do it in one point in their life. They're going to be able to take the sport of surfing and extend it out much further into their life. And to me, that's almost an exponential growth in the sport and an impact that probably none of us really can quite quantify or get our arms around. But my goodness, the impact, I think, is going to be huge. I think it's really important.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Nick. Really appreciate it.
Hey, my pleasure. Thank you.